Oh. It's good enough? They might not be able to hear us, but
I think it's good.
they might not be able to hear us. Anybody watching it?
17 people.
Oh, okay, look on.
Yeah, go look at the quality.
You're live on YouTube?
Yeah. So you can hear us. I think they can hear us. Pretty good. It's not great, but it'll do. I just have to talk up a little bit. Yeah. We can scoot forward.
Right. Go in the live and check the quality of the faces.
Fireside chat.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Huh?
Coach checking the quality. I do get an air.
Me?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing all the time.
I don't have. Yeah. Good. All right.
Let's get started. I said scoot in some.
Coach, you already took such a- I'm just worried about them being able to hear us.
Coach checking. He said, yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Started.
All right, live from the Pines, your favorite East Texas sport podcast. Come at you live tonight. We're going to cover Lufkin Panther football. We have two varsity football players sitting here with us, joining us tonight. I want to give a big shout out to our guys at Zilker Belts. Use discount code Pines936 online for 15%. Is it 15%? It's been a while. Been a while. Use live. Go to zilkerbelts.com. Type in discount code Pines936. Zilker Belts, if y'all are listening, hook our boys up. Love to pick football players with some belts. Let them represent. 2024 season kicks off next Friday. We host Longview at home at A. Martin. We should have a packed house. You know, Longview versus Lufkin is nothing like it. A big rivalry game, and I think these guys are ready. The coaches have prepared them, and we're gonna go line up and play 4 quarters of Lufkin Panther football and come out with a win. How are you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good. Doing great.
Y'all ready for the season?
Absolutely. Sorry we crammed you in a little chair, but that's the best we can do.
Best we could do. We're broadcasting on the budget. We need some sponsors.
Yeah.
Hook us up. We'll go ahead and start it off. You know, we'll talk the Longview game. You know, we play Longview every year. It's a huge rivalry.
You're going to have to remind me.
It's a huge rivalry, and I know our fans look forward to playing Longview every year. And it's, you know, I think this year it's going to be a big change and big, you know, difference for the kids out there playing. You know, I think they're ready. They've prepared hard throughout the summer. They've been working out. We got doing 2 days, not 2 days. You've been working out, summer workouts, and then y'all started. Was it spring football?
Spring football would have been last year.
Yeah, spring
So they've
football.
been doing summer workouts.
Fall camp.
Fall camp. Yeah.
So, you know, tell us a little about what we got to expect from you guys this year.
Well, offense is going to be pretty different this year. I think it's nothing like what anyone is going to expect from Lufkin offense. I think it's changed pretty like a lot, I would say.
As far as like the talent out there, the athletes spread around the
I
field.
think we're very good when it comes to just athlete on athlete, and I don't think like a lot of the teams we're going against just have as many athletes as our offense does. We have a lot of weapons, not necessarily just one guy. Like we've had the past couple of years, Keegan Young. I think it's like pretty spread out, and we're a pretty like team-oriented type of offense, and we share the ball, and no one's selfish. The defense.
On the defense side of the ball, I think we'll shock a lot of people this year.
They'll return 8 seniors.
8 or 9, yeah.
That's big.
That's huge.
I think we'll shock a lot of people. And we've worked hard this summer. I mean, fall camp has been huge for us. Coach Sody's been coaching us up, getting us ready. I don't think Longview's ready for it.
Well, that's what we like to hear. You know,
Good to see.
if you got a chance next Friday, 7:30 kickoff, A. Martin, come out and support these kids. They've been working hard. They're ready to, you know, get this season kicked off the right way. So we play Longview at home. Then we have Nacogdoches at home. Y'all play 3 games at home. We'll start the season off, correct?
Yes, sir.
So we go Longview, Nac, and then
School from Texas.
Yeah, y'all go play 2 at home, then 1 on the road. So y'all go play Texarkana, Little Rock.
It's a school in Arkansas.
Yeah, it's in Arkansas. I'm going to play them in Texarkana. Then we got John Tyler at Rose Stadium. Play John Tyler. They're always going to play us hard. It's great team. Well, everybody knows that Lufkin's district was changed up this year. The coaches filed an appeal and won, and we're going to go down towards Houston. We're going to kick it off with Barbers Hill at home. That's going to be a big game for you guys. Barbers Hill was a 3-round team last year. They lost a lot of kids, but, they're going to be ready to fire and play. Then we got Westbrook at home. Westbrook moved up to 6A last year, I believe, and they struggled a lot. And then Beaumont Sterling, they had a horrible season also. They struggled a lot. Played them at home. And then we got Port Arthur Memorial. I think the last 2 years, Port Arthur Memorial's had a playoff game. They played in Lufkin. I've been watched the game. And, that's going to be one of those teams. They're going to spread the field like y'all do with athletes. And, you're going to play athlete on athlete. They're going to be fast. Y'all going to be fast. It's going to be a good ball game. Help me out here. Who is 11-1? Who's that? UHS. Beaumont United. Big basketball school, I believe. Yeah. Play them at home. And then we kick it off, finish the season off on the road in Galveston. We play Galveston ball. Like we were talking about earlier, they had that Jonah Williams kid. He just committed to the Horns, going to play football and baseball. He's a lefty. He gets the fastball up to 94, and he covers the field pretty well playing safety.
A really big kid.
Really big?
Yeah.
Pretty much it's a new change of scenery for everybody. New schedule.
It's been a while since we went south.
Been a long time.
Yeah.
Because we were in high school.
We were in high school. I can remember watching Dalen Phillips drop what would have been a game-winning touchdown pass against Westbrook that would have put us not playing Longview in the first round. But that was senior year of high school.
Yeah, that was that 8 years ago now?
Yeah. Jeez.
I'm getting a little old.
They were old.
So this is your junior season, right? And your senior season. So, you've been playing Lufkin football since you were a freshman. Junior season, what did you look to prove this year?
I look to prove the turn heads. I mean, we had a rocky 2 years this past 2. And I think we'll really turn heads this year just because we have a better team. We're closer. Compared to the last 2 years, we're more brothers than we were friends. And I just think that as we are now closer, we'll just be a better team in general.
Yeah. As far as the junior class, how many kids we got out there have a big role in the junior class?
Junior class? Well, this year we have a couple juniors on the field.
You said you were turning 8 seniors.
I think it's
So
we have
you got
about,
3 spots left?
50 seniors on the team. So it's a really, really, really big senior class.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Seniors, a lot of schools have a lot of kids that come into the program early, freshmen, sophomores, and they get a big role. But to have that many seniors on the defensive side of the ball, it shows leadership. They should know the plays. We know where to be, know the calls. It's a lot more. It's a lot less teaching and a lot more just.
It's the experience.
It's experience. Yeah. It's just
Out of the 8 or 9, how many played last year that started?
all of them.
8 or
All
9
of
were
them.
all starters.
Yeah, they're all
okay.
starters.
Yeah, that's huge. What about on the offense side?
Yeah. 4 returning starters, maybe. We have me, Krishan Preston, Gio, and then our center. So 4 returning starters for offensive side. But I think we're going to be fine. Like, offense is really together type of team, and I think we're going to be fine with our quarterback situation or our receiver situation. Our line is a little shaky, but those guys work harder than any other position group, and I think they want it just as bad as anybody else.
What would you say is the strong suit of the offense?
Just the fact that our receivers can play running back, our running back can play receiver, our quarterback can use his feet, and also put the ball in the air. It just makes the team really scary, and everyone can just move around in the offense. You never know where someone is going to be, who the defensive matchup guy is going to be.
You said comparing athlete on athlete, you feel like you don't beat anybody.
Yes, I truly believe that.
Yeah. Man, I'm feeling better. But what it takes us back to the summer. What goes in, it's gonna be your senior season, your last first game. What is all the work in the summer done to help you guys prepare for this moment?
Well, I broke my shoulder in the beginning of the summer, and I feel like that was just You know, like
That's when I met you on the pickleball court.
Yeah.
You were out there spectating.
yeah, like it was pretty like a down moment, but I think it like brought me like even closer to the team and helped me realize how much like just talking is more important than just being out there. Like I talk to my offensive guys like every single day during the summer, like making sure they're showing up to summer workouts, putting in the extra work. Even if I wasn't able to do it, I was making sure those guys were on top of their game. And we did really, really good in the summer. I think it's the best summer I've had since I've been in the high school. Like just being there, just the most important thing is just showing up every day. A lot of those guys like showed up every day and busted their butts. And our 7-on-7 season went pretty good. We also played Longview on 7-on-7.
Y'all beat Longview.
Yeah, we beat Longview on 7-on-7. That just like it really like bring a lot of like intensity into this game. We know they're a beatable team, and we know we can win this game after losing to them so many years in a row, and we're expected to just not beat them because what's been going on lately.
Yeah.
That's
When was the last time we beat Longview?
our senior year.
Was it that was the last
Cordell, Javante, all those guys. They they beat Longview, crazy game. And then we go to I remember us being in college. I woke up on a Saturday morning. I drove from Lufkin to Nacogdoches. Went and watched 2018 season.
Yeah.
They went 4 rounds deep. They played
Nice.
Longview. It was like being a kid growing up, getting to watch Longview play against Lufkin play against Southlake. The hill covered, the parking lot covered purple. Everybody's out there tailgating. And then you go in there and you watch, honestly, one of the best high school football games that we've seen. And if you look back at that season, if Lufkin beats Longview, I think they line up and they play Midway. And we from going back and what I remember talking and seeing, we line up, play that Midway team. We go play for a state championship, and we have a huge chance and opportunity to win another state championship that year. But the marbles didn't fall our way, and those kids had
Just keep crossing around.
yeah, they had a phenomenal season that year. And Isaiah Phillips, that kid came from playing linebacker to running back and had a record-breaking season. I think he broke the record that year playing running back. I think he had like 4 games left and ran for $1,000 or something crazy. But we've had everybody in Lufkin knows Lufkin football is everything to the community. I know that me and him can talk back to when we were kids. We got out of school on Friday. You go watch Lufkin play. You drive somewhere.
It goes back to what you were saying. The year after we graduated, you're driving there. I was living in Canada. I'm sitting on the corner of the street on the curb, watching it on my phone in BFE, Kelowna, Canada.
Yeah.
And I remember screaming and jumping up and down.
Yes.
And then almost threw my phone through somebody's window. But yes.
I remember being in College Station on a Saturday and Lufkin's in the playoffs, and me and I'm at Blake Lizer and Cole Stubblefield's house, and we got people over. It's daytime. Everybody's hanging out, watching college football. And me and Blake got the Lufkin game on in the living room on the TV, and everybody's like, why do y'all care so much? And I'm like, where'd you go to school at? And they're like, Hudson or somewhere. I'm like, y'all don't have the school, y'all don't have the pride we have when it comes to Lufkin football. Like, we care. And
when y'all sit back and think about it, what's kind of some of y'all's vivid, old memories about it? Because it's probably when we were in high school.
Yeah, they were. How old are y'all? What year were y'all born? 2005.
6. No tattoos in it.
Oh, yeah. Like, y'all have any big Lufkin Panther memories when it comes to Lufkin football?
No, I wasn't really a big sports guy growing up. It didn't really hit me till like really high school where I just became a big like sports guy. I was never really just into it. I didn't think it was what I was going to love, but I honestly think it was the community and how much support. Just like everything is about football, like football, basketball, just everything is about sports here at Lufkin. And I honestly think that's what just made me fall in love with just like the support of it. Yeah.
You, for instance, you got some big shoes to fill. Your brother left a legacy playing Lufkin football, Lufkin baseball, playing softball with us this summer. Your brother is an athlete. You want to throw that out there. Yeah.
Like memories I talk about is probably the year that we played at Baylor in the playoffs, if I remember correctly.
You played Frisco?
I couldn't tell you
I
that.
think that was Frisco, not Wakeland. That was Frisco, Lone Star. I think it was Lone Star.
Played at Baylor, and that was a fun game.
Who was that?
Huh?
Who was that?
That was our junior year.
I was probably like maybe 8 or 9. maybe.
Oh, you're going that? You're
Yeah,
going
that's
way
like
back.
2015.
Oh, okay, you're going way back. I think about when y'all were in high school. Yeah.
I was in high school probably freshman year, just because of like upbringing. Like I had my older brother's class there, and just it's a lot. Like it's definitely like I definitely got lucky because I mean I had a bunch.
I figured y'all were gonna like shout at your coach and be like, "Oh, I remember the coach. He, just out
I
there
mean,
making plays."
I remember Gunner
I don't
playing
remember him.
a playoff game at home in Lufkin against Klein, I believe.
Yep.
And sadly, he got hurt. But like, you want to talk about it? Gunner was a dog. And he was a dog on the baseball field and the football field. But like you say, Waco, like just going off the top of my head, thinking there's a handful of places Lufkin does not like playing. It's going to be Waco. Probably, I would say SFA. We've had some heartbreaking losses at Nacogdoches. Hate going to Longview. Anything Longview. That's like baseball this year. We went down there and watched the playoff game. The first thing I said when I got there, I hate playing playoff games. I hate doing anything in Longview. But you go down the history and look at the past Lufkin Panther football teams, and these coaches have all been here since the start. They're part of the community. They all varied from different places, but Lufkin's home for them. But Lufkin football is everything in this town. Everybody wants to go watch the Pac play. That's what everybody looks forward to. I remember we talked about the other day. We were kids. You go up down the highway to Lufkin game, and people have those little white flags you get from Triple H Trophy on the side of their cars, just going down the road, going to watch Lufkin play. But y'all got a chance to bring that back, and we hope y'all do. We go to every game and we enjoy that. Everybody here enjoys it. I'm there for the pride first. Yeah, he's picked pride. But like we said, let's touch back on that scrimmage this past week. Like you said,
How did it feel to finally get some live action? It wasn't
it was awesome.
your teammates.
It was awesome. It was great to be there. I mean, it was technically my first varsity game.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every single bit of it. It was great to be around people and fans in the stands. Just a good feeling.
Yeah, we played a real good Huntsville team. They're expected to win state
Matt
this year.
Stepp has them winning state in their division.
So they're a pretty good, solid team. We went down to them 10-0, but I think it was a really good loss or learning lesson for us because it just showed what we are capable of. Our quarterback going down, we did A-okay. I think our offense handled that really well. Our backup quarterback came in, he didn't do the best, but he showed that he's up to the challenge. He's willing to do it. This kid is a really one of my leaders on the offensive side, and I just love having him. It's our backup quarterback. I wouldn't rather it be nobody else. That kid has everything it takes to fill those shoes. Jay is a wonderful guy. He's gonna all guys think he can't put the ball through the air, but that guy he's a dual threat. He can do it all. And our line is gonna be really solid. Huntsville had a really good D line. They had some talented kids over there.
They had a freshman playing running back, and he ran the ball like he was a senior.
Yeah, they got some talent over there too. We saw they was expected to win state, and us just holding them to 10 points on the defensive side because being able to just have some big moments on the offensive side. Although we couldn't put points on the board, we had some flashes where we just know what we're capable of on that side of the ball. I think we're going to be fine, going down to them.
So, it's week one. What's the preparation looking like playing, Longview this week? How you guys going to attack this week?
I think the intensity is through Saturday, the next day, after losing to Huntsville, we went up, watched film, started lifting. Everyone, you can just feel the intensity in the room of everyone knowing Longview is coming up this week. That's the game everyone is looking forward to. It's you ask us anybody on the team who they want to play the most this year. It's Longview.
I see it on y'all's Instagram.
We know what it is. We want those guys more than we want anybody else. And we're going to show why this Friday, August 30th.
Like you said, it's week one. I was looking back at Gunner, it sent me something. Longview's a 6A team this year. Mm-hmm. It doesn't change anything. You played them when they were 5A, you play them when they were 6A. It doesn't change anything. But as far as that being a rivalry, what's that? That it's got to mean a lot to y'all. It has up the tone of the game.
Yeah, like listen to those guys. Like I lost to them my sophomore year. Well, the past 2 years I just lost to them. It's the worst feeling in the world, especially because that's the team that everyone is just doubting you to lose against. Whenever you lose to them, it just eats you alive, and you just know you can't do nothing about it. That's why the win this summer is just feeding onto everything. And those Longview guys has been chattering. They know that we coming for them, and it's gonna be big for
I
us.
see Huntsville had like a little bar store going for that
Yeah.
scrimmage. Like
Everyone they wants us this year. They know that we got talent this year, and we're gonna show why we're such a big team and why we're out there so much this year.
as far as Johnson, he's a junior, right? So I think we watched him play last year in those couple games that TJ went down, and he showed a lot. To be a sophomore and not have that much game time, like he looked like the real deal out there. He can use his feet. He didn't. His arm was it wasn't there, but he was a sophomore. He wasn't getting a lot of playing time. So, like you said, this year he's been working a lot with getting the ball in the air and stuff. And we haven't had a dual threat quarterback in a while, and that helps our offense a lot. Especially like you said, our offensive line's a little young, and when your pocket collapses, to have a guy that can take off and get you 10, 20 yards, that's big, and that's going to take it a long way. And I look forward to seeing what he can do this year. He got a little shaken up in the scrimmage, but I'm sure he's all good to go and fine. He'll be ready for the season. But like you said, Quincy QT, he's going to be our backup this year. He's going to help out a lot doing that. Did you ever play any quarterback?
Yeah, I played quarterback all the way into my freshman year until I broke my wrist.
And you're done with it.
Yeah, and then that's when running back and receiver came into play. But yeah, we have some options. Like besides, like if Quincy goes down, we're fine. We're prepared for it, and we're gonna be fine.
We got some younger guys that are ready to step up and take that approach. As another thing is, we keep talking Longview and everything. Have y'all looked at Longview a lot this year, this spring and everything?
Yeah, I mean, they're the start of our season. We've been looking at them all summer. Like, we just watched them play their scrimmage versus Texas High.
Yeah, and Coach King was not there. He was in Ireland.
Yeah.
Haynes was playing against Florida State, got a win on the road in Ireland.
Yeah.
They're still got the tight ends. They're still going to run the ball heavy. They got a kid back there named Boosie, I believe, and I've seen some videos of him. He's for sure a Longview running back, but like you said, the defense got 8, 9 guys out there that are seniors. They're ready to attack. And they know where to be. You have an idea of playing Longview and Lufkin playing each other every year. You have an idea of what each other is going to try to do.
Yeah,
you got to have a idea. They're going to throw it to the tight end. They're going to run the ball heavy. They're going to throw the ball to flats. They're going to do Longview stuff. They're going to play defense. That's just what Longview does. And we got another.
It's just, we played each other so much, and the coaching staffs have been the same for
20 years.
Yeah, 20 years.
Longer than that now.
Yeah, so the coaches know each other. They kind of know what's going on, so it'll be interesting to see if anybody throws any little wrinkles in there, whatever they got. And so, but what obviously Longview's a huge game. We always want to beat Longview, but what district-wise, what are you guys looking forward to there? Have you guys been looking forward at all to that, or is it just kind of like one game at a time, Longview, week by week? Yeah. I didn't know.
Any game stood out?
I think we haven't really thought about that for. It's just day by day, really.
Yeah.
Well,
do the coaches preach that just kind of one play at a time, keep it in front of you?
The thing that we break it out on every day is the next day of it's Monday, we're breaking it out on Tuesday. If it's Tuesday, we're breaking it out on Wednesday. Take everything day by day. Just taking it one day at a time and preparing for what we have there.
As far as the summer, like we go back to the summer, did you see a difference in the weight room, on the practice field and all that? Did you see a difference?
From an underclassman perspective, I say there's a lot of pride going into the season. I think the seniors this year are really stepping up compared to years before. For instance, Kivo here is taking a big leadership role, and that's on the offensive side of the ball. That's what we needed. And as far as that defense, we have a bunch of leaders.
Yeah.
All of our starters are willing to take that leadership role, and that's playing a big part of why our defense is shaping out to be the way it is. Hayden Hooper, for example, he
Heard his name a lot.
He's like I would say Caden Hooper's probably like the captain of the team. He's the big man.
He's on the robotics team.
Yeah, he's our go-to guy. If you need anything, Caden Hooper is that guy.
I did my leadership with Lufkin last year, and we went to the high school for a day, and we met with the robotics team, and I realized he was a linebacker. I kept hearing his name all season, and I didn't know he was that big in robotics. That's great.
Yeah, he's a really, really smart kid.
That's what I realized.
Yeah, he's like
Smart linebackers go a long way.
They go a long way. And we got a kid getting ready to play next week in College Station. He's at Notre Dame, and it's going to be a good ball game out there. And from what I've read, they got 2 good running backs down, and he's going to have a chance to get a lot of carries next week.
Yeah.
So, that should show a lot to the y'all's group that kid from Lufkin going to Notre Dame. That's pretty big.
Kyle Fields, pretty intimidating place to play, but I wouldn't say.
I don't think he's going to
John
shout
Outlaw
that out.
Memorial Field's probably more pressure.
Yeah, he's probably seen it all.
Yeah.
That's probably dealt with it.
Yeah.
You catch Abe on the right Friday night, it can sound like Kyle Field a little bit. It ain't the same, but it's almost the same. That stadium, it's old, but it has a lot of pride. It has a lot of pride, and it's a lot of wins in that stadium from the Lufkin Panthers side of the ball. But we're looking forward to it. We're ready. We don't obviously get a chance to play. We didn't play football, but
Yeah, I mean, so what? Going into this week, game week, what does it look like schedule-wise for y'all? Are y'all getting to school early, watching film, class, practice, weights? How's it break down? I mean, we did football. I played golf.
You did football all season, though.
We won't talk about that. Coach Quick knows about that. We won't talk about that.
So it's still just regular school day. Start football around like 2:25. Start off with some film. And we usually we got this new thing this year. We stretch together as a team. Like, we're really team oriented. So like everyone stretches at once. We got like 10 captain guys that take us through the stretches. Shout out Coach G. He's like really helped us through it all. Like just like keeping us together. And then like we stretch the team, then go to our individual things, and just nothing really changes much besides like on our Thursdays, which we prep for like just like special teams and stuff like that. That's the only thing that would change that I would say, like compared to just this last week in Huntsville. Our Thursdays would be a lot different than what they were last week.
Well, you got 2 guys on the coaching staff that have put on the purple and gold and white, whatever you want to say now, and have played in those big playoff games, those big district games. They played Longview. They beat Longview a couple of times. You got 2 guys there, Bryce Taylor, Gunnar Quick, that have did it. You got a lot to lean on right there.
It's great having Coach Taylor right now. He joined us during the spring actually. And he just brought like a different type of energy. He was originally going to be at the middle school, but he just let the coaching staff know that like we love this guy. We want him up here on the high school level, and we got him up there. And he's a great guy. Like we love him.
He's a DB coach now. It's fun having him on the defense side of the ball. Like Kibo said, he brings a different energy to practice.
Yeah.
He takes a lot of pride in what we do. And we had a former player come in the other day. You can tell how much of a difference. It's Jamari Reed.
Oh yeah, Jay Reed, yeah.
He came in. You can show how much of a difference people took pride in.
Oh yeah, it was everything.
It was awesome having him there. He came and talked to the D line specifically. He told us this is my home when I was there, and
he had a D line with. He had Jay Reed, McFarland. Who else was down there with him? That was one of the best D lines in the state. That's one of the best defenses in the state right there.
Was it 2008?
2008.
So he got drafted in 14.
Yeah.
Kind of just talked about how, it's just we need to take. I won't say we've slowly declined, but pride has not been as high as normal, and I feel like we've definitely changed that this year.
The aura hasn't been the same. It hasn't. I mean, you walk around. I remember thinking about. Jamarcus McFarland was at the funeral for one of our friends just the other day, and I was sitting there and I was just having a conversation with him. Going, who's Jay? I mean, he was the guy walking around campus. You hear stories about that.
He was the first 5-star. I believe it, at Lufkin. I'm not for sure on that. He's under All-America for sure.
Yeah.
I know that, but
I mean, I used to put. I mean, just growing up in Lufkin. I mean, it's the old adage, like family faith football. But that's just how it was. Like Smiley, I used to think like hung the moon.
Yeah.
I was playing quarterback, and I was going to get into middle school thinking I was going to play quarterback. Play golf for a reason. Like it just. Like,
you played quarterback for a little bit.
I was Cordell's backup on the 8th grade team. I'll give myself that.
Yeah, Gunner just texted. It was Reed, McFarland, Teal, and Dave.
Yeah.
All playing on the D line. And the thing about these guys, they were big guys, but they could move.
Yeah.
And they go sideline to sideline all game long. And I think we kind of got that back a little bit. We got guys that can move. You got to have speed. Speed kills nowadays, and that's like you, for instance. We can throw you the ball behind the line of scrimmage. You can do something with your legs and make it work. Yeah. And that goes a long way when you have that, especially helps the quarterback out. When the pass, downfield ain't
pressure
there.
off. Some easy completions, gain some yardage. Especially, I mean, I don't think the pressure will be as much. He's coming in, he's experienced now, but he got kind of thrown to the fire last year. With
Forney, was it Forney who came there? It was
Forney.
Forney game. Yeah, TJ went down. He got hit in the head. He hit his head. He went down early in the game. I remember we were there, and that game was like during halftime. We had a ball game on our hands. Like the fans were in it, the band was in it. Like everyone, you could tell. Like, okay, this is Lufkin football right here.
Yep.
And we ended up dropping that game, but Forney, they went 4 rounds deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Longview beat. Did they play Longview in the playoffs?
Yeah, they beat Longview in the playoffs.
They beat Longview in the playoffs. Yeah, I remember that. And just a chance to get that. Like, I don't want to say it a bad way, but like, you want to play in a playoff game, and this is your chance. This is it for you. It's all on you now. It's on the seniors this year. You want to get the chance to play that playoff game, and you got every opportunity to this year. You got a quarterback, you got a defense behind you. You got guys make plays. It's just up to y'all now. And we look forward to that, and we're gonna be there.
Yes, sir.
And that's one thing about it. We're gonna be there. We won't miss a game. We're gonna miss a couple.
Really?
Yeah. I miss Nashville hunting, and then I won't be in. They play Little Rock and Texarkana. I can't make. I'll be hunting.
Oh.
So I miss those 2 games, but I'll try to make everything else. We look forward to it, but like we said, we thank you guys for coming on here tonight with us and sitting with us and talking Lufkin football. And I know y'all are fired up and ready for the season. And it's a school night, so we're going to get y'all out here pretty early, let y'all get home and get focused for the week. A big week for you guys. We thank you, everybody that came out and, joined the live tonight and listened to it. We will have it on YouTube hopefully tomorrow or maybe later tonight if we can figure it out. I don't know. Between me and you.
I don't know.
It
should be.
It's a task, but we look forward to the season. We hope the fans can make it out next Friday at 7:30 and pack the stadium out and support these kids. They really need the support of their fans. Thank you, everybody, coming on and joining the Live from the Pines podcast. You have a great day.
Thank you, guys.